Hi and welcome to the wrap-up of the Shannons 40th anniversary timed online auction. What a way to celebrate our last auction for 2021 and our biggest sale of the year. We welcomed also our Queensland team to this auction, who provided some great vehicle lots for their first sale. Overall, 222 lots were offered with a great selection across all of the segments. The auction produced a spectacular clearance rate of 90% and $13 million in total sales, an excellent result to finish off the year. Demand for black and white numerical number plates was at an all-time high, with all 18 Victorian and New South Wales number plates on offer, selling for a combined total of more than $4.36 million on the day. The historic New South Wales number plate 96 set an auction record for a two-digit New South Wales numerical plate, selling for $999,880, or over $1 million including buyer's premium. This plate had been in the same family for more than 100 years, so a really rare offering. With strong bidding activity through the 7 days of the auction, the Victorian three-digit plates outperformed everyone's expectations, with Vic 485 achieving $350,555, while the sole New South Wales three-digit plate 322 brought $360,000. There was a strong offering of motorcycles across all three states, and many were pursued to the last minutes of the auction, topped by $70,000 for this gorgeous 1941 Harley-Davidson EL Knucklehead. And while at the lower end, 98 bids were placed for the restored 1957 Lambretta LD125 scooter before it sold for $12,000. How can we forget this gorgeous 1974 Kawasaki Z1 900cc, a real 70s classic. This was hotly pursued on the last day also and finished up at an excellent $37,500. This 40th anniversary auction featured the most vehicles we have ever auctioned, and there was something for everyone and to suit all budgets. The most highly anticipated lot of the auction had to be the fabulous Torana 71 Ford Falcon GT-HO Phase 3. Despite competitive bidding in the last 24 hours of the auction, the car just failed to meet its mark, but sold shortly after for an excellent price above the last bid, a fantastic result for this rare Australian muscle car and for the vendors. One of the other top-selling Australian muscle cars in the auction was this beautiful and very collectible 77 Holden A9X sedan that brought $290,000, whilst the last Holden Monaro CV8 built in 2005 that was in our Queensland showroom made $230,000 after last-minute bidding. Australian working vehicles continue to be treasured by collectors, with a record $115,000 paid for the restored 1956 Holden FJ panel van, $98,000 for the HZ Sandman panel van, and $75,000 for the 1971 Ford Falcon XY utility, and $50,000 for the 56 model FE Special Sedan. Another big highlight lot of the auction was this lovely 1987 Ferrari Testarossa, presented to British singer Sir Elton John as his 40th birthday gift. Now, bidding started at a conservative $220,000 before the Ferrari eventually sold for an excellent $420,000 on the night. A super rare M-Spec new version of a Nissan R34 GTR Coupe was in high demand with Japanese performance car enthusiasts, before selling for an excellent $378,500, leading the Japanese charge in the auction. Of the classic Fords in the auction, the two Ford Falcon XA GTs were popular with bidders. The Coupe finished in a gorgeous and eye-catching wild plum, bringing $151,991, while the white sedan bringing $148,000, and the 1970 Ford Falcon XW GT in Queensland beat them both, bringing $161,000. Of the other classic Fords, the standout was a restored 65 Falcon XP Deluxe Coupe, which sold for an excellent $74,500. Classic Porsches were also popular with collectors, with the rare right-hand drive converted soft rear window 1967 911 Targa bringing an excellent $145,000. Very desirable 1988 911 Carrera 3.2 selling for $139,720, and a 76 911 2.7 Coupe bringing $97,500 after being offered with no reserve. Manual transmission, front engine Porsche 928 models were also sought after, with this gorgeous 1990 928 GT Coupe easily beating its pre-auction high estimate to sell for a record $122,000. Of the older vehicles, the outstanding result was the $86,000 achieved by the oldest car in the auction, this gorgeous 1912 Daimler TE20 four-cylinder Torana. Other notable sales amongst the more humble classics in the auction include the $40,500 paid for the 1954 oval window Volkswagen Beetle, $37,800 paid for the 1955 Ford Custom Line Sedan, and $47,500 paid to secure a 1953 Vauxhall Velox Vagabond convertible, a very rare car in its own right. That's a wrap up for the 40th anniversary timed online auction. What a mammoth effort by all our team to deliver the biggest sale of the year with some record results included. As we go into the Christmas and New Year break, the auction teams are now in the process of finalising entries for the first auction in 2022, which will take place in late February. If you're considering selling a vehicle or a collection, please contact the Shannons auction team at shannons.com.au/auctions or head to the Shannons website to view the latest listings. On behalf of myself and the Shannons team, thank you for your custom in 2021. It's been a very big year for us and it's been a challenging year for many people out there. We're looking forward to seeing you all back in 2022. We've got some great auctions coming up and some great stock also.